Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to announce that we are back on Zelda. As you can see, we are leaving Bangkok and we are getting amongst it. We are getting back into the provinces. We are going on such a big, long, old school Paddy Doyle next level adventure.
Yeah, this is not a drill. For the next 6 to 9 months at least, we are going to be rediscovering our love for this beautiful country. But first things first,
I've got quite the adventure to get out of Bangkok. Traffic and all the rest of the horrors that is driving a motorcycle in Bangkok, hence why I don't do many adventures here in the city, on Zelda anyway. And I just want to apologise. It's been 8 months since I really properly got into the provinces on Zelda, and we properly got to know and revisit some old classics and beautiful places. But let's face it, I have been neglecting my true love, our true love, which is the greatest country in the world, and that is Thailand. And there's no better way to explore it than getting out into the provinces on a motorcycle and taking it slow. And I can't wait to get out of this traffic and get stuck into it. So let's go.
as per usual, getting out of Bangkok was a complete shit show. Mad traffic and just endless traffic lights and pollution. I was thrilled to see the back of Bangkok, and within a few hours I made it to the province of Lopburi. Not too far from Bangkok, but far enough away to really reconnect with the countryside of the greatest country in the world. Now my main goal is to make it up to the Mekong and follow it around for the next few months, but we won't get there in this video. My aim for today is to make it to Phetchabun with a one-night layover here in Lopburi, a province that I loved when I first came here, and I'm so glad to be back. I mean, just look at it.
Okie dokie, welcome to a bumpy little rural road here in Lopburi. Just been driving through farmlands, crops, maize, corn and rice for the past couple of hours. It's nice to get out of Bangkok, and there are a few mountains around. Zelda is in her element and we're just enjoying the ride. Look at how the bush is outgrowing into the road here, pushing me out into the middle of the road. Thankfully there's not too much traffic here, or tractors or anything this time of year. It seems pretty quiet. Just trying to figure out where to stay, but I mean, look around, there's not much going on here. Okie dokie, welcome to, I don't know where, somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Lopburi. This is the floating railway. So I saved this on Google Maps. I was bored recently and I was just looking around for things in this region on the way up north to the Mekong. Oh, there's beautiful herons in the distance. And this place just stood out to me. And at a certain time of day, I'm not sure when, a train or two or three will pass over this, and it creates this beautiful floating train effect. And my goal is to try and film a train going across it. So I want to be able to stay in this region. I've got a new toy that I want to show you. I've got two new toys. So if you've never met Zelda before, this is my Honda CT125. I've had her for a few years and she's beautiful and I love her. So say hello to Zelda if you've never met. And here on the seat is my brand new drone. This is the DJI 5 Mini Pro, and it looks beautiful. I've never flown it before, so we are about to fly it for the first time. And also you might be seeing a change in the driving footage. I've replaced the GoPro with this DJI Nano. The cool thing about this camera is it can actually get taken off this monitor here. So you're getting interesting angles, hopefully. I haven't quite dialed it in yet in terms of the settings, and I haven't practiced where I can mount it on Zelda other than the usual places. But I did do a lot of shots already today where the camera's actually in my mouth like this. Anyway, let's get the drone up and get a shot of this bridge and yeah, take our first ever flight on the brand new drone. Here we go.
Take off. Home point of
So say hello to the new drone. Hello. I tell you what, there's a man out there casting his net. Let's go get a nice shot. And what I can do is I can test this new feature on this drone where it has a zoom lens. He's in center frame now, you can see him. So I'm still quite far away at this point. He hasn't noticed the drone or anything because it's not super loud because the propellers are brand new and everything. But what I can do is I can zoom in. I should be able to zoom in, ready? Look at that. So he's out there, he's casting his net, he's tending to his things. He has no idea that the drone is getting some great shots of him because the drone is super quiet and it's far enough away. And I can just get a great shot of the train track in the background and this gentleman tending to his net. How cool. Right, let's get another shot of the bridge itself. Going a bit too fast, really. Just practicing at the minute. This is way too much movement in this shot. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. Put it into cinematic mode, actually. That will help. Feels nice to have new cameras and new gear. Always gives me a sense of a new creativity spark within me comes out because you go out on your camera, you've got a new lens, you've got a new piece of equipment to help you tell the story. Obviously the stories will get much better than this. This is just basically me driving up north today and tomorrow to Phetchabun. This is beautiful. So let's get the drone back and let's go find somewhere to stay.
My goal was to film one of the trains passing on the bridge, but I think we'll have to come back in the morning to try and tick that off. So let's just get back into the nearest town or village and find somewhere to stay. There aren't too many places in this area, so let's just hope we can get one before dark.
Can I scan, mate? Scan? Type?
ได้
Okay. There is a beautiful dam just around the corner, and I think because it might absolutely piss down, and while the weather's nice, I'm going to dump my stuff in this room, and 600 baht seems fine. Let's get settled in a bit and go for a walk. Okay, quick room tour. Clean double bed. Pretty solid. Look at this fridge though. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Oh, some water. And 600 baht, guys. And you get what you pay for here. Seems nice and clean. Air-conditioned rooms. Air-conditioned rooms. Nobody else staying here. It's just me. Got my running shoes on. My walking shoes. I've got two pairs of with me. I've got my leather Nikes. That's for my riding. I think this dog is going to go for me. It's been giving me evils ever since I got here. And then the second pair is my running shoes or my walking shoes, which I'm wearing now. The idea being that for the next 6 to 9 months, as we explore more of Thailand together, he really doesn't like me. I'm going to try to keep the 6 kg, the 6 kilograms of body fat that I just spent 6 weeks losing in Bangkok. The idea is try and keep it off. Normally I'd come into a place like this and grab 2 big Leos, 2 packet of crisps and stuff my face all night and just get chubbier and fatter with each and every single day that passes. But not this trip. Perfect. Coke Zero. Zero sugar. I know it's not perfect or amazing for you, but it's a lot better than 3 cans of beer. You know, not just crack open a couple of beers every night because there's not really much to do once the sun sets. One of the tricky things about documenting a motorcycle tour of Thailand is the sun always sets around 6 o'clock all year round. and try to keep active as well, because obviously when you sat down, I've left Bangkok today, so it's been 6 hours on the bike and 6 hours of driving around trying to figure things out. And today I had fried chicken for lunch, you know, so it's not healthy, because when you're on the side of the highway, sometimes you're just gonna eat what you can find. So I need to try and make good decisions, good choices. I've just shaken off 6 kg of body fat. The last thing I want to do is over the next 6 to 8 weeks to 12 weeks to whatever, how long we're on the bike for, hopefully for at least 6 months. I don't want to end this trip feeling sluggish and getting fat again.
So other than just not drinking beers, another great way to stay fit and healthy is to stay active as much as possible. So let's go for a nice afternoon walk. Walking around this dam, it was absolutely beautiful. This is the Pasak Chonsalit Dam here on the border of Lopburi and Saraburi. It was built in 1994 by King Bhumibol, and it acts as one of the Royal Initiative dams, which means it helps buffer the water flow from the Pasak River, reducing the risk of flooding further downstream in the Chao Phraya Basin, aka Bangkok. And it's become quite the popular spot, not only to take pictures and to go for a nice afternoon walk, but it's also super popular with the local men who love to come fishing here. There were 2 lines of fishermen on both sides of the dam, and what was interesting was they weren't even using bait. Each one of their rods would have 6 or 7 huge hooks, no bait, and they would cast it out with a weight and then pull on the rod up and down, trying to catch a fish. And I've just never quite seen anything like it, and it was a bit clumsy. They kept crossing lines, but it was really interesting to film and just to hang out with them. They were all drinking, they were all having a great day in the sun, but I didn't see too many fish in the baskets. Yeah, this park was gorgeous, and in the afternoon light, honestly, it was a great way to unwind, de-stress after a stressful drive out of Bangkok, and just to stretch my legs.
I forgot I had another camera in the box, a little handheld action camera thing that has been destroyed from hiking across the world, basically, but it works. And look, there's a really cool little night market. Let's get some nice food for the evening. Paddyครับหมูไหมหมูครับหมูเก็บทั้งอะไร10 บาทโอเค30 บาทใช่อร่อยมาก I could have looked around a bit more, but I just love sun-dried pork. I wonder if these are some of the fish that they were catching at the dam. I'm going to order som tam Thai เผ็ดนิดหน่อยไม่ใส่ปลาร้าไม่เอาปลาร้า
อันนี้ปูปลาร้าของน้อง
Oh, okay. See, what they do is they get those little crabs from the rice fields and they smash it into the som tam, and it's way too gnarly for me. I can't handle it. Can you see the crab in there? Just while the afternoon is so glorious, you know, and it's just so nice to be back in the provinces, man. It's like a whole different world living in Bangkok. I mean, I love it, you know, it's our home. But sometimes you forget that you live in Thailand when you live in Bangkok, because it is just so, especially in Sukhumvit. Sadikap, it is just so modernized, westernized. Look at this gayang. Sawadikap. Oh, that looks so good. I should have got chicken, but that's okay. Some fruit, some toys. All the good stuff, guys, all the good stuff. And if you were local around here and you needed to get your fresh veggies, this is where you come in the evening. It's all freshly picked. Look at it, it's still wet and fresh as hell. Smells amazing over here. All the herbs, all the spices. Ooh, look at the donuts. Now that would be very naughty. Alloy, mate. Alloy, mate. Oh ho. Love a little local market, me. Love a little local market. Look how cute this little grandma is. So cute. I love her outfit. I need that shirt in my life. Sometimes Thai,
ตำไทยจ้ะ
เผ็ดน้อยอ่ะ
เผ็ดน้อยเม็ดเดียว
โอเค
อย่างเงี้ยเม็ดเดียว
Okay, okay. Okay, that's dinner sorted. Let's go and enjoy it with a nice cold beverage, non-alcoholic. Good morning. Slept well and desperate need of a coffee. So I think the rough plan for today is let's attack the morning. Let's enjoy this beautiful morning light. The weather's incredible today, blue skies, and let's see if we can go film that train going across that bridge. I just really hope I can get myself a coffee. Doesn't open till 9:30. That's a shame. Quite a small coffee really, isn't it? I think the main plan for today is to obviously make it all the way up to Phetchabun, which is a 4.5 hour drive. And then at 9:30, according to Google anyway, there's a train leaving some local station in a village nearby. So I'm hoping that we can capture a train going across that beautiful floating bridge. And since we've got about an hour until the train, I think we've got enough time. Okay, so this is the train station that you want to come to if you want to film or photograph the floating train. Kok Salung, I think it's called. Let's go have a look. The station seems quite unique, so quite interested to see. How does it look? It's raised up here, which is quite interesting. And from what I've seen, there are about 3 or 4 long stretches of these floating tracks. And if you just do a Google search of train times between this station and the next station in any direction, you'll be able to get more exact train times and then plan your trip around this experience accordingly, because I understand not everybody comes to Thailand to film or take a photograph of a train. I'm not exactly a train spotter myself. The good thing about coming here as well is I can see if the train is on time. And it is. It's due to arrive at the station at 9:38, so in about an hour. Now this is a very popular spot. People come on the floating train all the way from Bangkok, but it doesn't run this time of year. The tourist train, the train that comes all the way from Bangkok and stops on these floating tracks and people can get off and take photos, that is something that starts in November, I believe. Oh, they've got all the old school track operators and levers and things. That's super interesting. What I would really like is a refreshing cold coffee, but there's no power. They're having power cut right now. Okay, I have 3 cameras in which I hope to capture the train. The first camera is my phone, and I've got this nice frame here of Zelda. So hopefully the train will pass in the background and I might stand right here and it might look cool as the train passes by. I've also got my camera on my cap. Can you see? It's got a little clip. It's got loads of clips. I can clip it to my chest, I can clip it to the bike, it's magnetic, and then it comes with this cap clip. So it gives me a nice vantage. Maybe I'll get a nice second shot. And then the third one, and the one I'm slightly worried about, is my drone. So if I just press record, you can see my drone is just currently way over there by the bridge, and I'm just kind of hoping that it will pass by. The train is due at the station in 8 minutes, so I'm thinking it should at least pass by the bridge in the next 5, right? And I've still got 29 minutes of battery on this power, so I'm hoping that it's not late. Otherwise, the gold shot, the shot that I really want, is with the drone. Please come soon. Please be on time. I was not expecting the train to be that fast. Okay. My drone can't even keep up with it. Okay. Can't believe that. It is going so rapid. Woo! Oh, it's slowing down a bit now. That's good. Sawadee-ka! Hello! Sawadee! Sawadee! Oh, that was a difficult shot though. I wish I could stay and do the next one. But the next train's not for hours. And we've got to go, guys. We've got to get a move on to Phetchabun. But quite a beautiful spot, right? Quite the beautiful spot. Just driving along as I do, I've seen something that just looks absolutely incredible. This is why driving around Thailand will constantly surprise you. There is an almighty giant statue of Buddha facing in the sun. It looks absolutely incredible at the base of this beautiful little mountain. It seems to be a whole complex. And I mean, you know, if that was in Bangkok, it would be the most touristy place, thousands of people visiting a day. But here, on the side of the highway, in the middle of nowhere, it's just begging us to go explore it and get a closer look. So let's head on down there. Looks amazing. Honestly, the things you find in Thailand never fails to amaze me.
Yeah, this beautiful temple is called Wat Tham Khao Prang. Yeah, this huge, beautiful Buddha statue is a landmark in this region. Not only can you see it from far away like I did, but it helps define the landscape and is a visual symbol for the people travelling by on the main road in the region. It's 56 meters high, making it one of the largest posture Buddhas in the region.
It is so big. It is so much bigger than the Golden Buddha in Bangkok as well. It's massive.
I've seen hundreds of temples in Thailand, but this one was very beautiful, very unique, and I'm so glad that I spotted it on my way up north and to explore it on foot. It was just so unique, so creative. And if you're passing by, I'll put the link in the description. It's definitely worth a visit.
What do you think? Do you think we should go into the Naga, into the dragon's mouth? See where these stairs lead? Paddy Carb. Long Mac. Oh, snake. Just a little snake. You know, it's funny, when you travel around Thailand, you see statues all the time, you see temples everywhere. And it's not until you actually go in and you start looking at all the different statues, you start to realize there are certain levels. There are certain statues that look absolutely amazing, look beautiful, perfectly symmetrical, created and made by a real artist and a real talent. And then other times you see ones where you're like, okay, someone has to start somewhere, don't they? They have to learn someplace. And I think they put his statue kind of in the corner here. Didn't come out perfectly, but like I said, everyone has to start somewhere. Okay, let's check in. This room was 790 baht, so 200 more than yesterday, and look at the size of it, and it's so much more bright. So you get your money's worth out here in Phetchabun. Normally I would stay up in Khao Kor. It's beautiful up there, but I just can't face another hour and a half on the bike, and it looks like it might rain. So I think what I'm going to do is just call it here. Bangkok to Lopburi to Phetchabun, and I think I'll stay in Phetchabun for a couple of days, maybe 3 days, and really get to rediscover it, because it's one of the most beautiful parts of Thailand, and I absolutely love the 2 times I've been here. So I'm really happy to be back. So in the next video we'll stay in Phetchabun and we'll really get to know it a bit better, and we'll go explore on Zelda. Oh, my voice is going. I've been singing on the bike. So yeah, thanks for coming on the road trip with me today. It's so good to be back on the road. It's so good to be back in the provinces. It really is just such a magical experience, and I can't wait to share every place we go over the next few weeks. Click this video right now and you can watch Phetchabun. Let's have a shower.